What are the steps to get into IT when you're older? Stay tuned. Hey everybody, this is Zach with IT Career Questions, and I have answered the question before on can you work in IT if you're older? And older is in reference to like basically 30 years or older, 30 years old, 40 years old, 50 years old. Get those questions fairly often. And just recently somebody kind of commented on one of those videos and basically said, well, yeah, everybody always asks this, but nobody ever explains how you actually get into IT when you're older. You know, what's the step-by-steps of getting into IT when you're older? And quite honestly, the steps of getting into IT when you're older are no different than getting into IT when you're younger. It's all the same. It is the same any way you look at it. You need an education, you need experience, or you need certifications, or all three, or one of them, or two of them, or some combination, something in those three things that I've just mentioned. That's basically what you need, and that doesn't change. Whether you're 18 years old or 60 years old and you want to work in IT, you're going to need one of those three things to work in IT. So the steps that you can take to achieve that if you're older, it's the same as if you're younger. If you have the capabilities to go out and get yourself a degree, go out and get a degree. It will help you. Definitely greatly help you. And I tell that to everybody, even if you're 18 years old. It will help you. If you have the ability to get certifications, go out and get certifications. If you can get experience, if you know people. If you're older, you definitely know people. You know people who know people who know people. You can just say one day, I don't want to be a carpenter anymore. I want to work in IT. And you can say to one of your carpenter buddies like, hey, do you know anybody who works in IT? And 9 times out of 10, maybe not 9 times out of 10, but a majority of the time, somebody be like, yeah, I have a cousin who works in IT. And you just be like, hey, do you think you can maybe put me in contact with them? And sometimes stuff like that works out. And that doesn't happen all the time by any means, but sometimes it does. And what could happen with that is maybe you can get some kind of like volunteer work out of it where you can try to gain some experience. Maybe you can just shadow this person for a little bit and gain some experience from them. See if that's something that you want to actually do, right? But there's many ways to just get experience, and I've made plenty of videos about that. So again, if you are older and you want to work in IT, it doesn't change whether you're 18 to 60. It's all the same. You want to work in IT? Follow the same rules that an 18-year-old would have to do because nothing changes for you. The only thing that really changes for you is that you might have better work ethic and you might have better references because you're older and you might have better experience in other aspects of the business world, and that will greatly help you get into the field more so than somebody who has no idea what the business world is like. So you have an advantage in that aspect right there, but you also have a disadvantage because you don't know anything about IT. So advantages, disadvantages, it's up to you guys. If you want to work in IT, that's what you got to know. So hope this kind of answers that question, because that kind of comment, that comment really threw me off, and I was like, I have to do a video about this. So that's the video. Hope you guys appreciate that. Hope it was informative. And if you have any comments, questions, concerns, you know what to do. Hit me up in the comments below. And as always, take it easy.